Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Landon Root. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Okay, all set to go. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
16.
And there's a strike. We are underway. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the game.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting third, first baseman.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Freeman with a homer in his last game. Oh, 1 down. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is that. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here in San Francisco. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Luis Arraez stands in.
This afternoon, second baseman, number 1, Luis Arraez.
Yeah! Yo, 1. And there's a foul ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
In the air, left field, call. On his way over, flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting third, first
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Matt Chapman.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Willie Adames stands in. 2 for 7 in the series so far. In the dirt. The 1-0. Foul ball there. Arraez off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Matt Chapman.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park,
off for the Dodgers,
Mookie Betts
shortstop,
at the
Mookie
dish.
Betts.
Top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
More ribbies than some teams in this league. Unbelievable production.
Yeah, he doesn't snack. He feasts, especially with ducks on the pond.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Late with the swing there. The 1-2. Goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Tucker batting sixth in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. No score here in the second. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. One-two now. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. That's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Bader now.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Oh, the 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Off the mark there.
That's outside.
And that's ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just missed. On the inside corner for a strike. Ramos not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting eighth, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, designated hitter Will Brennan.
In the air, left field, call. Coming on, brings it in for the third out. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in San Francisco, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. On the ground, and that one handled. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Edman.
Ball.
Outside. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. The batter now will be Will Smith. Led off this game with a double. Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
1-1 now. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second.
Ball.
And a a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is down low. Full count now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And a payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Edman around third. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Freddie Freeman.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Grounded out his first time. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's a ball. Outside.
And a 1-1. Late on that fastball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save it. And the 1-0. Just missed.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit? In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a ground ball. Freeman takes it to the bag, got the out.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 3.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. There's the strike. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to extra
Leading
innings.
off for the Dodgers,
Here comes Max
third
Muncy.
baseman, Max
Steps
Muncy.
in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his work.
Deal 1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Back against the wall with
Up
2
next
strikes,
for the
but found a
Dodgers.
way. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Spray charts are a nightmare. He hits it everywhere. Really makes it tough for opposing defenses.
Yeah, and it's almost always with purpose. He just keeps making things happen at the plate.
Man at second. And that's
Outside,
outside.
ball.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Oh, 1 now.
No, that's out.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Right back to him on the mound. Fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball almost got him there. Two. And downstairs.
Down.
Alex Call waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Muncy on at second with 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time up.
That's inside. Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Now a pop up on the infield. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Way out front for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Base knock center field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Got him swinging for the K.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball, that's low.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Out towards right center field. Edman makes a nice running catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Ball.
Line drive. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that will end the inning. One left for San Francisco, still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ryan Barucki. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Tommy Edman at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And that is out of play. The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
3-2. And that one hit to first. Devers takes it himself. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
That's the
Signs of
ball.
movement in the Giants bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Foley, the right-hander, also getting loose. The lefty, the 1-0.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That one fouled off. And the 2-2. That's a
No,
little
that's
bit low.
Ball.
This one in the air. Chapman settles under it. And there are 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Ball.
And that's
No,
off
that's it.
the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
Hee-haw.
That one missing
Ball.
inside. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. 3-1, and he
Take your
couldn't
base.
come up with it.
Ball 4.
Catcher challenge. We'll take
Up
another
next
look.
for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Borucki done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Jason
Giants,
Foley on to
number
pitch out of the pen
64,
here. He
Jason
last pitched 2 days ago.
Foley.
Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Quick move to first. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw.
Hee-haw.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Good
Ball.
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Popped up. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and
off
now it's the
for
Giants
Giants,
DH, Will Brennan.
designated hitter, Will
comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. This to third. Sends it across the first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's off the
Ball
inside
inside.
corner. And now it's even 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 2.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ball.
Man at second. Well, no
That's
need
the
to go
ball.
right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Willie Adames digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
That's the ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up. Definitely a
That's up.
frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one well upstairs. Ball 3. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brusdar Graterol, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Scott also throwing. And ball 4
Ball four,
to
take your
aboard.
bait.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Devers at second. Adames at first. 2 out of the inning.
Oh, yeah.
Tough spot right
that's
here. A
up.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one is absolutely belted. Call racing into the alley. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double, and they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing at the bat to drive in 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Emmett Sheehan is done, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
The
Dodgers.
hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Graterol will take over.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Hee-haw. No, that missed.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it.
Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Max Muncy
Leading off
steps
for
to the
Los
plate for the
Angeles,
Dodgers.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
First offering way inside, almost got him. The 1-0.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings through that one. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Randy Rodriguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers.
It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball.
The Giants holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball. That's high.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker.
Ball. That's down.
No outs, runners at first and second. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Well, Oracle Park has so many cool features and qualities, but there are none better than McCovey Cove and the splash-down home runs. It's only 309 down that line, but hitting one out there in the bay is a lot harder than it looks. And you really have to get a hold of one to get it over the big brick wall in the arcade section, and he just crushed that thing.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jason Foley departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Spencer
Giants.
Bivens
Number
comes on now.
76.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And
That's
foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Tapper back to the mound. In time to Devers. Now one gone in the top of the
Up next
6th.
for the Dodgers. Left fielder Alex Call.
So digging in, Alex Call. Bivens. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
That's a ball.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Fouled off left side. The 2-1. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Nope. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The 1-1. And that one clips the corner. Jackknifes out of the way. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Inside,
That's
just
inside.
missed. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Out there to center. Bader under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading
Here's
off
the left
for the
fielder,
Giants.
Elliot
Left
Ramos.
fielder Elliot.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Ball
Activity in the
outside.
bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stewart, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-2.
Ball.
Towards towards first, and that chance handled. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Will
And next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses.
Outside. That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 now. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Luis Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! And they tie it up. It's 4-4.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brusdar Graterol done for the afternoon. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's a ball.
Just
No,
off
that
the
missed. That's a
inside
ball.
edge. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. Tied at 4. And there's the automatic. Tap foul at the plate. Payoff pitch. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 4 apiece. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Giants.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 3. Softly hit to third. Chapman over to first in time. One
Up
pitch
next
and one
for the
out.
Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball.
Tied at 4. And that drops in for a strike. That's a strike.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer towards third. In time to Devers. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball. Outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Up the middle, a rise. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Strike 2. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Stays alive. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Muncy takes it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Adames in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Now pitching for the
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill,
73.
Randy Rodriguez.
Randy Rodriguez. Leading off for Los Angeles, third baseman Max Muncy.
And that drops in for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker, the closer, is getting loose. Henches also getting ready. Tied at 4.
Ball. Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Just off the inside corner. Full count now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And that one fouled off.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And fouled off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him swinging. Dodgers go down quietly. This game's all tied at 4.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
Leading off to the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Chapman gets a piece there. And the lefty with the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Edman settles underneath it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One and two here. That one ripped. And there are two outs.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Way inside. The 1-0. That one ripped but foul. The 1-1.
Nope, ball.
And there's a ball. Patrick Bailey in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball.
Up next for the Giants,
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's the inning. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Leading off for Los Angeles, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Next for the Dodgers, left fielder Alex Call.
Ball.
Four in the ninth. Out front and foul to the left side.
That's a ball.
Tied at 4. And that is out of play. On the ground to short, Adames throws to first in time. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Hee-ha!
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. Gonna count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. It's the ninth, and we are tied.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brock Stewart.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading off for the Giants, designated hitter Will Brennan.
First
Nope,
offering, and
ball.
it just misses. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Fought off foul.
That's a ball.
Winning run stands at second. Outside
Ball.
low, 2-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The winning run on second base. Muncy. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
In for a strike, 0-1. Winning run and scored position with 2 away. This is off the inside, and the count even 1-1. Swing, and he popped it up. And that will end the inning. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 4. On to extra
Leading off
innings.
for the Dodgers,
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter,
Smith.
Will Smith.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Comes up empty.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And that's
No, that's
downstairs.
down. Ball.
1-2 the count. Bounce to third. Chapman over to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1
That's
there.
low. That's a ball.
Man at second. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. The corners are in, middle infield playing back for the double play. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That misses the zone.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two on, 1 out. Bounce to the right side. Devers to second. On to first, but it pulls it off the bag.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Walker will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm for the
Giants.
Giants,
Number
Sam
31.
Hentges.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hoo-yah! Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 4. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Dodgers.
back, and here
Number
comes the
3,
closer, Edwin
Diaz.
Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that
No,
misses.
ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. So the tying run at second. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In the air on the infield. Muncy drifts towards it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt
Substitution now at second
Chapman.
base. Giants
Now
go to a
running
pinch
at
runner.
second base,
Christian Koss
number
getting some more
50,
speed on the bases.
Christian Koss.
And That first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Rojas with the throw to first, and the Giants down to their final out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
1 out left for the Giants. And up next for the Giants, Harrison Bader. The 1-0. Late on that fastball.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That misses. Ball 2. They're down to their final strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.